Hey guys, this is part two of the Imble kit build, and let me get this down here. I just wanted to, this is not mine, this is my brother's. I built it for him out of a DSA receiver that we just got in. It's a Type 2, as you can see by the, right here, this little cut. And also I wanted to show him what I was talking about, where this recoil shield, here, let me open that up a little. You can see this recoil shield right here normally comes down to about there, but I did have to cut it away though in order to get this radius to match up. This is, again, this is a Type 2 from DSA, so it's got this radius cut into it. And in order to make it match, I wanted to, let me see if I can get a little better. In order to make it match the recoil shield and the receiver, I had to cut away some of the recoil shield. And let me just show you on the back side as well. I just thought it looked a little better. You know, it matched up a little nicer. And there it is there. That way the contour, you know, stays the same. It follows that line. And I think on these DSA receivers that either the Type 1 or the Type 2, that line is really nice, you know, to maintain those lightning cuts. So let me get a whole shot of this here. Here's the you know, the Imble muzzle brake and grenade. There's a small ring here that the here and here that the grenade, I believe the grenade, NATO grenades attached there. Also the bayonet. The bayonet is a tube type, and those attached there as well. Oh, we got some light there. Let me adjust that. So just finished this, and I just wanted to show him how it turned out. It came out really well. Of course, there's the gas. Here's the adjustment for, you can see this little, it's like a little bullet shape here. Of course, that's semi-auto. And then if you depress that and turn it around, well, I'm not going to do it right now, but on this bottom part, if you get it turned around like I couldn't, there's a G for grenade launcher. It cuts off the gas and it actually allows more gas, so it'll throw that grenade quite a distance with any NATO grenades attached. Of course, we don't have any of those, but it'd be nice. I think you can get practice grenades that it'll throw. Of course, then you got to use the blanks, or not the blanks, but the grenade rounds. Yeah, there's no projectile, but there's a lot of powder that'll, you know, of course, increase the trajectory. I don't know if you could hand load those or not. Anyway, the forearm is really nice. It's in good shape. I think I had mentioned in the last video that they do show some wear, but you know, it's honest wear. I mean, these things are made in the 50s, so you know, they're in good shape for what they are. And of course, you know, these Imbles, I wish I had gotten an Imble receiver. I had built an old STG 58 years ago on an Imble receiver, and it came out just beautiful. But I think these are really nice as well. You know, there you can see the cut, or the radius in the recoil shield. It took about an hour or so of very careful cutting, and of course there's the cleaning kit in the bottom. right there. If you take that little clip, let me get that out. Take that little clip out. There it is. We'll set that aside. It's got there's an oiler in it, as well as some bore brushes and swabs on a string. Like I think it's like a waxed string to preserve it. And of course the DSA mag. DSA mag is very tight, but it does work well. And of course they're in good shape. This is the metric, of course, with the little dimple here on the end instead of the bar. Let me show you how that goes in. Now it clicks a little. You might have heard a little knock, but that's not it. Listen for the it's a little hard, a little stiff. There it goes. So that's locked in now, and it is, like I said, it's a little stiff, but not nearly as bad as what Mark Graham was showing on his Gun Plumber. Shout out to him. He has a great website and does a lot of good work on these FALs. Let me get this turned around. Actually, he used to have an online build book, an ebook, years ago. I think you can still get it on his website. I think it was about, oh my gosh, had to be like 30 years ago I built my first FAL. And it's long since gone. But I took it all, I built it all off of his website. He had some really good information. Also, another shout out to Mughal Chan, as well as MGF Films. A couple of builders, FAL builders on YouTube have some really good information. And there's another one that, I can't remember his name. But if you search for FAL stock replacement, he goes over, I wish I could remember his name. He goes over how to get the butt pad back in with the spring, the recoil spring it's in a tube and it's restrained here in the stock. And it's really tricky to get back in. Anyway, he's got a really good video on how to get that back in using a cleaning rod. So shout out to him. As you can see, this stock is in really good shape too. I hope the camera's picking that up. But like I said, I just built this today. This came in about a week ago, I think. The kit. We cleaned the kit up, got it cleaned up, took the of course, we took off the receiver stud, or the little stub that was left here. We had to cut that out, and but it's all back in now. We just should have done this earlier, but oh, I did. Here's a release, and of course it locks back. There's the this is the bolt release. Works well. One of the first things I put in. Then of course the mag release here. Let's see if I can get that. Comes out really easy. Goes in a little hard, but once it's in, man, this thing is rock solid. No wobble, no shake, nothing. Really good. And went over it a little bit with some cold blue, like on the high spots. Usually on these high spots, here's the the takedown right here, and the selector switch. Those are usually pretty bright, but shows up well. Cleans up really nicely with the cold blue. I think it was Birchwood Casey. So I hit all the hard spots, or high spots rather, and got those cleaned up, just to just to dress it up a little. So Ross, here you go. This is yours, and whenever you come down to get it, You're welcome, baby brother. I think it came out really nice, you know, especially those contours. I really like those contours. I was a little worried about that at first, um, you know, cutting those, but they cut well, and I think with the bluing, you know, they really show the contours nicely. Those the lightning cuts. So that's it for now. Maybe I'll, you know, do another video on this if I can get it out to the range. And anyway, that's it. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.